Sup gamers, just telling rise and grind. Got me a Wingmaster. Y'all know what it is. Damn straight, look at that red toy skin. Look at that screw up right there. But other than that little part, it's pretty much fine. That one I left out on purpose, by the way, as well. If I were to paint that, the 2B magazine would be kind of hard to get on, and that is used to tighten, so I didn't want paint on moving parts. The same applies with the chamber and the trigger housing as well. Trigger housing is more sensitive though, because well, when we go looky here, and then we go ahead and I gotta use my feet. All right, so if we look right here, there's like a little hole that in the trigger itself and this little part right here. I didn't really feel comfortable by covering that up, so I kind of just left that out, and I didn't want to deal with that whatsoever. There's also a little error right here, as you guys can see, like right there. Not the forehand bar, but the actual barrel itself. So I laid this on cardboard, and you can actually see right here is that the cardboard's stuck on, and then well, it tore off some paint. The same can be seen right here and right here. Flip it over, and the same can be seen right there. There's actually a different bit of shading yellow right there because of the cardboard and the tape. I cover these barrels tips with tape, so when they go in, as you guys can see that little black part right there, so when they go in, they don't like go against the shotgun part. And I didn't paint this enough, and that one the tape removed some. The inside is completely clean. That is actually not entirely true. There's actually like a tiny little part in there where it has yellow paint. Not really too worried about, because these are big moving parts. What I would be more concerned about is the one inside here, because those have smaller moving parts, and that would cause some serious problems because paint can attract dust, dirt, and gunk. It just build up and well, it causes malfunctions. Spray painting was not hard, and it looks pretty cool overall. It is a red toy. There is no red toy Wingmaster. There's only red toy for the Shotty 12, and also the double shotgun. And Spaz 12, but I didn't look at the Spaz 12 because it was weird. How I use this as a reference was that I went into Phantom Forces, and I actually bought a red toy. Bought 2 skins for the Remington 870, which is the Wingmaster, and then I just use that as a reference, and I use a bit of the Shotty 12 as well, and it looks very similar to the Shotty 12. The Shotty 12 had a bit more red up here, like that black part should have been red, but I didn't want to do that. I prefer just solid yellow and red like they do in Phantom Forces. And I really love the skin. I'm not sure why. It's just that the combination of those colors I really enjoy a lot. And yeah, it's a pretty nice job. This paint still needs to dry up though. It is dry and safe to touch, but the durability is not reached until like a week passes by. The barrel itself looks pretty clean. These little vent holes, I did cover it up. Hold on, let me focus that. I did cover up the vent barrels by sticking a paper towel in there, so the barrel has no paint in it whatsoever, because that would have caused a lot of paint to go in there. And I don't think it would have done much, but it's still not a easy feeling knowing that paint is just all in your gun. The forehand is a bit of a mistake because I painted it on top as well, and like that's cool, I guess. But the problem is that when you go to like grip it, your thumb will just naturally scratch off skin. Paint. But right here, let me focus this because I know it sucks. Right here, it's gonna rub against the barrel, and the same can be seen on the other side as well, where it just rubs against the barrel. I didn't paint these fully because I don't like the idea of these moving parts going inside here all the way, especially the ones in here, because they actually connect inside the chamber area. Alright, I'll just cock it. Crap, I need 2 hands. Yeah. That's good enough. Could go more. Hold on. Because I gotta hold this because it's ready to fire, but I'm not gonna fire it. There we go. I'm not sure why there's hair on there. Get that crap out. out of here. But yes, inside the chamber, there's a yellow paint I was talking about. It's not much, though, so I'm not really concerned about it. That will build up dust and gunk, though, so I do got to keep a watch on that. That was a mistake on my part. I didn't do a good job of covering it up. I think it came from when I was spray painting in here, which is pretty stupid because you guys can see around there. God, man, the camera focus on here is garbage. You guys can see around there that it pretty much didn't phase anything else besides that little part. And I think there's a bit of yellow right there too. That little part. Yeah, it's just like barely any yellow, but I don't really care about that. And yes, the shotgun does function. Here, let me go get a shell. Hold up. Sorry, I was too lazy to cut out the video, and instead I just did it all in one. Oh, another cool mistake that I made is look at that gunk buildup right there. That's paint. This is just dirt. I could just rub that off. It's no problem. Just more of the gunk that was forming. I guess because the paint was, you know, all dripping to one side, and it just all built up right there and created globs, which is really unfortunate. And yes, the shotgun does function. I didn't screw it up. In there. 1, 2, and there we go. It's ready to fire. These are dummy rounds, by the way. Safety is off. The safety thing right here, that's the only thing I don't like about the Mossberg. Is the safety feature is way up here, and it's kind of hard to use when you want to push it down. You gotta go at a weird angle from like way up here. But to push it off is actually really easy. You just push up. The paint made it a bit harder, but to be honest, it was harder before. So I'm like, it didn't really make a difference. Just made it even more annoyer. As you guys can see, the paint around there. I did cover it up, but it looks like I didn't do too much of a good job of doing that. Damn, I hate this dumb safety thing. That's what a lot of people complain about as well. That it's hard and it sucks and it's such an awkward place to place it at. Let me just double check that these are fake rounds. So this won't cock back because, well, there's a chamber in already, and this is ready to fire. So what you need to do is hold this little guy right here, and then you need to pump it. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm just scratch off paint. Hold up. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So that was a fake shell. I just want to make double sure that these are fake shells. These are fake shells. These are not dragon's breath or some weird crap like that. Pump it. And pull the trigger. And it works fine. Cycle it. And pump it. There we go. Works fine. As you guys can see, starting to phase off some of the paint. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Really love the shotgun, and I love the paint job I did for it. And I hate this Note 8 camera that I paid nearly $600 for. It keeps on going out of focus. What a piece of garbage. Holy goddamn. Oh yeah, Samsung, we're so cool. We got dual cameras. Yeah, we got dual cameras. And it doesn't focus. It works like a goddamn $20 phone and you found on the ground. Holy crap. Anyways, yep, there's the shotgun. Looks pretty dope. Gotta focus again. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, this can fit 5+1. Hold up. This can fit 5+1 shells, which is weird because the Wingmaster in game, it holds 8 shells. But in reality, it wouldn't be able to do that. Hold on. The Wingmaster in reality would not be able to do that because in real life it only contains 4 rounds from the Remington 870. But I guess that's for gaming purposes. It just got balanced. Okay. 2, 3. I'm reaching the 10-minute mark on a Note 8. 4, 5, and it won't fit into 6 one. Yeah, so 5+1, 6 rounds. So pretty dope. Alright, the rest of the video will just be me talking about how I spray painted, the before pictures, and safety precautions and crap like that. Because painting is not easy. There's actually a lot more to it. Oh wait, there's not a 10-minute mark no more. Holy crap. Wow. I'm still gonna do that. Alright, so I'm not going to explain too much. I'm just going to give you the main gist because I would rather prefer to make an entire video dedicated to this versus like a 30-minute video because it does take a while. And the most important thing, kids, is get your parents' approval before you start spray painting your goddamn face, spray painting a real gun and screw it up, because you can screw up a gun if you spray paint it. If you don't know what you're doing, you can screw up a gun, and you will cause it to break and not function properly no more. So I'm going to give you the most basic steps, but please don't do it just based on these. Do your own research. I'll make a separate video dedicated to this kind of stuff if you really care, but you gotta wait. Don't go off and start spray painting. Alright, so, and there are 3 things to be concerned about when you spray paint. 1 is safety. You gotta be concerned about that. 2 is ventilation. And then 3 is knowing how to use the spray paint. So, okay, so the first one, I just had a... Sorry, I was talking about my proteins. Alright, so first one is safety. And what you want to make sure with the safety thing is that make sure that you have goggles, you have a mask on, because paint particles, they can get into your lungs and damage some stuff up over time, or make you gag, or cause something similar like that. It can also get in your eyes as well. The paint particles can get in your eyes. Know ahead of time. This is part of the safety thingy. Don't spray paint if you know that it's going to rain within the first 2 or 3 days of you spray painting. Make sure you pick a clear, dry day. Do not pick a humid day. If you pick a humid day, you are going to ruin your spray paint. Okay, so that's safety. Wear goggles and masks. Second one is ventilation. Be sure to do it outside or inside a garage with proper ventilation, i.e. the garage has a vent that throws out, but I don't think too many garages have that. But yeah, because you can cause some serious health problems if you do not have proper ventilation whatsoever. And third is use. So you got to know how to use the paint properly. Don't just spray it all in one glob 1 inch away. You're just going to create a huge glob and it's going to look disgusting. You got to spray about 6 to 1 feet away. I usually go about 8 inches usually, and like a foot away. A foot away is really OP. I mean, a foot away is really dumb because you're basically going to get nothing on it. I only go a foot away when there's like a tiny part I need, and I don't really want to spray paint the whole gun too much because I already spray painted most of it. Don't go in too close because you're going to create globs, and those are pretty much the 3 tips I got. But please don't spray paint. I will make a proper video for that later on in the future with the red toy because I did take before pics and after pics, and yeah. All right, cool. But remember, kids, alright? Remember, this isn't a tutorial on how to spray paint, alright? These are just tips, and you should really do research on your own if you really care, or just wait for my video. One of those 2 will work just fine. Remember, kids, don't do this without your parents' consent, and don't do it on your own, certainly, because you got to be 18 years old in order to purchase spray paint, and, well, I'm sure you're not 18 years old. Alright, kids, have fun. Remember, staying cool. Don't do school.